I've spent $23,150 on Whiteout Survival in 132 days, and I'm going to be spending a bunch more today because we've got a lot of events going on. I'm still visiting. I'm actually in between alliances right now. I'm towards the end of my visit to the Gel Alliance, and I'm trying to finish out Alliance Mobilization with them while I'm registered for Canyon Clash and Foundry with my main alliance. And the way I did that is I made sure I went back to my main alliance, registered for those events, stayed until after the reset. Now I'm locked into those registrations, and I can come back here and do Alliance Mobilization, and I'll do that tomorrow as well. But we do have a little problem here. So we do have a bunch of events, but we have a little problem here. We were doing good. We were sitting in third place, and all of a sudden we kind of lost. Oh, that's the personal ranking, the alliance ranking here. We're losing our grip. I thought we had a good, solid third place there, and now we're losing our grip. So I've just been doing some wild spending lately because I really would like to try to help them secure third place. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not, but there are a bunch of events going on tonight. Let's see how much damage we can do to my wallet and to this Alliance Mobilization task, shall we? Let's get into it. So we do have another event to check out, though. There is the armament competition, and this is going to cover, Essence Stones. I'm not going to touch Mithril. That's for SVS. It's got speed ups. It's got some chief gear, and I'm not going to touch fire crystals. Well, I can't. I've got everything maxed. So really, I can either do essence stones or chief gear, and I might do a little bit of chief gear because we do have, let's get into the first thing. Well, we have some stuff here. We have, custom armament chests and Dawn Market here. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's come back to Alliance Mobilization, and let's focus on this. This is one of those days when I do Alliance Mobilization. Alliance Mobilization is at the center of everything. So I'm going to keep on coming here, and then I'll branch out to the other things, and then I'll play the games last. So let's do the, I've got the gem spending task there. Let me just do that quickly. I'll take care of that with common wild marks. Actually, yeah, I'll do common wild marks this time. It's just easier. All right, and then clear that out. And I picked that up because it was in the main area down here. I can only get 4 of the special ones up top, so I just tried to see if there's any of the other ones. Now, I'm going to be doing a bunch of spending tonight, so I may be able to pick up like this 750 here for 25,000 top-off points. I probably should actually pick that up, come to think of it. So let me, because then I'm going to have 4 of the other ones. So I've got plenty that I need to do. So let me just pick this up while it's still there so nobody clears it on me accidentally. And this is 25,000 top-off points. So let's take a look at, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone on this one. I'm going to be jumping around a little bit, but because that's the 25,000 one, I'm going to come into the Dawn Market, and let's grab the one that's the 25,000. Now, here's the thing. I was doing some assessment, and I really do want to try to press the chief gear during state versus state, and I'm doing good saving all this stuff up. But I'm going to need a bunch of the hardened alloy, and I think I'm pretty good with polishing solution as well. But I'm going to need a bunch of the hardened alloy. So I'm going to grab this for the 25,000, and then we'll close that out. And I'm really tempted. I mean, this is, you're spending less, but getting more points. It's like you get more points per dollar, essentially. But kind of tempted to grab that one. Let me just clear some of these while I'm in here. And I guess I'll go for the big one first. So we'll grab the mobilization pack. So I get 4 more refresh tokens. And then I'll make this the max one. All right, so there's a bunch of spending tonight, folks. This is what it is. I triggered an Essence Stone pack last night. I was waiting for the mobilization tasks. Boom, there it is. So close that task out. Clear that one. Now we will grab another one of those $100 ones. Oh, what an expensive night. And then I'm going to go grab the Dawn Market $100 pack because I'm going to need a lot of the hardened alloy. Close that one out. And here's the question now. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to, yeah, we've got, so let's, let me just do this first. I'm going to easily do another 50,000 top-off points, and let me show you why. Because essentially, we have both Treasure Hunter and Frosty Fortune. By the way, the fishing tournament, I ended up coming in second. I didn't try to push it too hard. I did have a little bit of extra there because I forgot that you get a little extra for, every day afterwards. So I shot over too much. I mean, ideally, I didn't really want to be over like 60,000, and that would have been fine. But, I had a little bit extra from the standard fishing tickets, and I ended up at 77. So I wasn't trying to push that particularly hard. I really just wanted the island decoration. So that worked out all right. But we've got both Frosty Fortune and the Treasure Hunter we've been doing. So let's see. I think I got these all cleared. So this is the Treasure Hunt drill. I got these all cleared before starting to record. I need to unlock this, but I'm going to wait until I do it under an Alliance Mobilization task, and I don't want to do it under this one because it's going to be a little easier to just buy the stuff I need first. In this one, I'm going to have to buy up progressively. Let me, all right, we'll get into this. Let's start over here. So if we look at the Treasure Hunt, let me clear these ones out, and we've got the Treasure Hunt drill. I'm now at a point where I'm comfortable only buying this up to the $50 pack, but I'm justified in buying it all the way up to the 100 if I wanted. I guess the only reason I'm not is because I'm doing so much other spending tonight that I'm going to slow this one down, and I'm only going to go up to 50 on this. This is interesting because this event actually is pretty high value as far as I can tell. Like there is a lot of value that comes from just unlocking all the mithril that they're giving you now, but the number of axes that they give you per dollar, it went up with this release, and the fact that they let you do it over several days and all that, I think this is a super high value event even when you're not going for those rewards anymore. So I'm going to buy this up to the $50 mark for the rest of this event because it's really great for hero gear. So I don't think it's a bad spend here. So that's what I'm going to do here. But I'm now got myself into a 50,000 top-off point, and I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to close that out. I guess I'm going to do it this way. I'll go into Frosty Fortune, and I'll unlock everything I need to do here, and then I'll just watch the amount and kind of top it off as needed. So clear all these. All right, and then we'll go into the Frosty Fortune and buy the Gems of Enigma. And I'm going to buy these up to the $50 mark every day because that's what I think I need to be able to get. What I'd really like to do is get both city skins. All right, now I need 3,000 more. Oh, this is perfect. I think I want to get the 3 city skins, and the 2 city skins and the pets. That's my goal, is to get the 2 city skins and the pets cleared out for this event. And I think between the Gems of Enigma I already had in the account, the dailies that I'm going to get as well, and buying up to $50 every day, if I have just a little bit of luck, I think I could clear out all that stuff. And if I don't have a little bit of luck, then on the last day, maybe I'll just spend a little bit more if I have to. We'll see how that goes. So now I need 3,000, and guess what? I have a favorite thing that gives me 3,000. The daily deals. So there's let's see if I get lucky. Yes, got lucky. That's the luckiest I've got on that so far. All right, so now we've cleared out this mobilization task. Now we're getting into, I got 2 more of these special refreshes I can do, I believe. So I'm going to go for the $100 again. So this is a high spend night. I told you. This is just about me trying to help this alliance, and there's a lot of events going on right now that are pretty good value. So we're going to go into Treasure Hunters, and I'm going to do my buying here now. Grab this, and I'm only going to go up to the $50 mark here. I'm so tempted to just go all the way up, but I'm only going to go up to the $50 mark here. It's really not bad value. And then I'm going to go... I need about 8,000 more. Go back into the standard deals here, and we'll grab some more of the Dawn Market. So let's see, where are we with Dawn Market? We've got the $50 purchased and the $100 purchased. And now I need 8,000. So I'll grab this one. Now I need 2,500. So I'll grab this one for the 2,500 and close that out. All right, now I got 6 more mobilization tasks to do. Basically, I'm going to see what else I can grab. And you know what? I just realized the Prayers of Dawn pack I got for something that was not Chief Gear. I was going too fast, and I just checked my log, and I'm like, uh-oh. I think I actually bought the wrong one for the, what was it, the Prayers of Dawn? Which one was this? Prayers of Dawn. I ended up doing this one for gear, which is not horrible, but I've already got some gear stuff I'm doing. I really wanted it for the Chief Gear, though, so bad on me. So now we got 10,000 more I want to buy here. The custom armament chest, I'm going to actually skip because even though this is normally decent value, it's not like the best value in the game, but decent value. I mean, you know, this is like check this out. So if you buy 12 of these like this, it'll cost $5, which is an average of like 2.4 gear chests per dollar. But if you take a look at the value you're getting from the other event, the treasure hunter chest, I think it's something closer to like 6, if I recall, that you'll get ultimately. So if you calculate like how many it takes to get the reward and how many comes in the reward. So that's why I'm saying that's a better value event for me. And then we got the custom pet chest. I think I'm gonna end up letting this go, but we'll see. So I know I at least got the 10,000 that I want to get. I want to grab that. Let me clear these out. So clear those red dots. So really, there's only a few other things I can buy, and you know, I don't know. Like if it depends, if I get the right. So this is 12,500 top off points. This gets debatable. Like. Since I can't do the refresh anymore, I thought I had one more, but I went a little too fast. I would actually maybe spend another $100 on one of those other events, probably the treasure hunter, if I can get one of the big top off points. So I'm gonna let this sit. You know what? I'll take care of this one actually. So let me accept this mission because it's hard to find some of these sometimes. This is the problem. If you don't, you know, it's hard to you refresh and wait and refresh and wait and it takes a while to try to get the higher point value ones. This one is the Chief Gear score, but that's not a lot of points. But I could run that one for the purpose of. But I could run that one for the purpose of doing the armament competition and getting some points on the board for this because that's Chief Gear score. So yeah, all right. Let's take care of this 12.5 first. So we'll come into Dawn Market, make sure I'm on the right one this time. Clear that for 10,000, and now basically Dawn Market is bought out. And now I just need to spend, you know, 2,500 top off points on something. And the only thing really left, if I don't go into the regular shop, which is not usually great deals in here, and I think I already got all the stuff. Let's see, is there anything reset like the gear and power mithril is not reset yet, and pet food and stuff like this. These aren't great values here, so I'm only looking for the things that will give me some value. The mystery badge pack is not bad either. And the expert skills, I'm not sure if we'll get any deals where we can get these at better rates and stuff, the frontier supply packs and the expert stuff. And I'm not ready to press that until SVS, and those deals will always be there. So let's just take a look at, let's just do the custom armament chest for $5 just to clear that out. And then we'll clear that out. So now I have 5 more Alliance mobilization tasks to do. I'll try to pick them up throughout the day and do my best to try to do some more top off if I can. I might actually just buy another, if I can get the big one, I might actually get the, whoa, look at that. That's a lot of Alliance points. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did on the Alliance ranking. Well, we moved the needle. Oh my God, we're right there. I can't leave the video like this. We're right there. I need another 1,000 points. Basically, we moved the needle, but can I get over the hump? That's the question. Well, tell you what, let's pick up this task here. Always need troops, so take care of that a little bit. One, two, three. I'll do 4 of those. I'll do a Lancer. Do 2 marksmen. Come back to Did I do that? Oh, I gotta hit train. Do some more infantry, because that's what we lose the most. Well, a little bit over, but that's fine. Clear that out. Still need to pick up some more chief gear, huh? Well, oh, I wish it was the better chief gear one. I'll tell you what, let's go play the other games, and then we'll come back here and see if I got anything better to grab. Let me clear this red dot, and we'll come back here and see if we can get this to ranking 3 before we're done with the video. All right, so let's go do some treasure hunter first, and we'll see, you know, how much luck I can get. That wasn't very lucky. It took all the tries. That took all the tries. Not very lucky. Oh, we had 6 tries left. It's pretty good. Not too bad. Took almost all the tries. All right, had 4 tries left, so that's pretty good. That's not too bad. All the tries, every single last one. All right. All right, not too bad. All the tries. Need to be doing better than that. Nope, clicked it too fast. I think that was all the tries. I wasn't paying attention. Had a couple. That was all right. Almost all the tries, but not all the tries, so I'll take it. Can I get one lucky hit tonight? Or get it in the top 3? Lucky hits tonight so far. All right, that was the... Oh, no more axes, so... All right, that's where we're at. Oh, alliance contributions. I can make those quick. Just clear that out. And while I'm here, might as well clear these out. Claim those 5 pickaxes. See what happens. Hey, got it on the next one. All right, we'll continue that tomorrow. So then we're going to come into Frosty Fortune. And essentially what I want to try to do, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get both of the city skins, because we're at a point now on the account where I'm really pushing some power. And if I meet some whales that, you know, these little things, even though this isn't a huge, look, it's only 2% attack, right? It's not a huge amount of attack for the dollar that you got to spend. But you know, everything counts when you're going up against, you know, other whales and stuff. So I've started to try to focus on some of these small things as well. And then I'm in the, you know, mode right now where I'm trying to help with alliance mobilization for this other task. So I'm trying to do a good deed, kind of. I'm spending money for a certain purpose. And let me try to put that good intention to use with power on the account as well. So that's the idea here. And so my goal is to do 4 things in this shop. City skin, and then if I can, buy out the pet materials chests and the pet food. That's my goals. And I did see in more advanced states, you have even more, like the cost is the same, but you get more stuff. I think you get like 1,600 foods instead, and you get 4 of these instead. So whatever, you know, it's the state we're in the account, you know, everyone in our state, in this state of the account has the same thing. So as you go further, you need more, and that's why the costs scale up. So I'm going to play the strategy that's aligned with whale spending strategy that essentially says this. I'm going to open up all red and gold chests, and I'm going to only open all when there's 3 silver chests or less. And then I'm going to pay to refresh the board because I need as many possible hits as possible to get all of these. So nice. All right. And then we'll refresh. Hey, oh, that's dangerously close. I mean, the guidance is 3 or less, so I'll stay with that guidance. An optimal strategy is an optimal strategy for a reason. Grab the gold. Nice. Red and gold. And now it starts getting costly, basically. Now I have to refresh for 90. Ah, where are my gems? There we go. Only gold chests. Come on. I need the thorns. Ah. Where are my thorns? More thorns, more thorns. All right. $20. All right. Come on. Come on, thorns. Oh. It's just like, I'd like to have one big hit. I did get a 50. I shouldn't complain too much. Grab these. $20. Another 6. All right, 20 is good out of a gold chest. $20. $20. Ah, what a board. $20. $20. 6, all right. That's good. No. Oh, man. 50. Yes, that's good. Come on. Give me those thorns. Yes. Can I get the grand prize once? Pretty please. Oh my god, what horrible luck. 50, alright. Take that. 4. So tempted. But according to simulations, it's 3 or less silver chests is when you do open all. That's the best odds. Still 4. Come on. this gold. Hey! All right. I got a 100 out of the gold chest even. All right. Come on. Give me a board that's worth opening. Six. 6. Oh, 3 red chests, though. I'll take that. All right. Four silver chests again. Darn. Getting down to the wire here. Four silver chests again. Well, we got some red. It's not a bad thing. All right, let's go to the backpack quick and open up those chests. Just clear these out. And see if we got anything here. Yeah, we got 50 more. And I'll just clear this stuff out while I'm there. All right. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. That's all I had to do anyways. So let's see where we're at. We've got 1,140 Thorns of Enigma, and that's well on the way. We've got 7 days in this event. So actually, you know, I did have some like 4,000 Gems of Enigma in the bank already from previous play. So, but that's well on the way to grabbing one of those city skins actually. So maybe this plan's going to be all right. If I can grab even if I can get lucky enough to grab like, you know, 700 a day for 7 more days, you know, that'll put me right in the ballpark of what I need to close out all of these. So it looks like it's hopefully on track. With a little bit of luck, I'll be on track to grab both city skins and the pet stuff. If you're wondering why I'm not grabbing the widgets, because I'm already good to go on widgets. I'm ready to go. I've got them ready when SVS hits. Those heroes widgets are getting maxed out. So I'm already ready to go. So that's why I don't need that. I just need the pet stuff and the city skins and I'll be good to go. All right, so that's Frosty Fortune and that's Treasure Hunt. So now we'll just take a look at the backpack and see what we can get out of that gear. I could save this up for another day, but you know, it's kind of nice to see what's going on as we unlock it. So let's see if I get some luck out of these. No, just got my standard 1. 2, 3. All right. 4, 5, 6. Nice. 7. So I got 7 out of like 385. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. You're only expected 1 per 100, so that's pretty good luck right there. I'll take it. Now let's take another look at Alliance Mobilization and see what else has come up since. And, you know, it's just a luck of the draw sometimes. And, you know, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I might not get another Chief Gear. So let me just take this one. I've already done a lot of spending on Chief Gear, so I don't have to worry about feeling guilty about it. I will just pop up one of these guys. 1 more star. And then that'll give me that 6,000. So I can close out that Alliance Mobilization task. And let's see what that did for armament competition. Yeah, gave me some points for armament competition. That's actually, I still need a bunch. So I'm probably going to need another Chief Gear actually. So either that or have to pop some Essence Stones or spam a bunch of troops more. But I don't really want to do that. Let's see, I might as well just grab this. I might as well grab this. I mean, you know, Already done a bunch of spending tonight. Why not? Why not? I'll grab that. And the question is, what am I going to spend on? I've got one of two things. I either got Frosty Fortune, which I can spend more on, which I may actually need more of the Gems of Enigma anyways, but that's a big one. I don't want to do the Frosty Fortune or treasure hunt. That's going to be the $100 right off the bat. I'll save that for, hopefully I'll either get that or I will, if I do get that in the Alliance Mobilization, I'm going to do it. Even though it's even more money, I'm going to do it. But to close that out, I think what we're going to have to do, it's either going to have to be the armament chest, which I don't necessarily really want to keep doing, or we just had experts come out. So I could start putting some money into the experts here in the standard shop here. The Frontier Supply Pack, I already bought some of those, so, and I know I'm going to need some of those for, you know, when I finally get Romulus. Oh, but I forgot about the Gen 2 widgets as well that I've been trying to accumulate some of, so let me grab one of those. And now I've got another 7,500 to do, basically. So, yeah, we'll grab... And then anything for $5 is actually, at this point, not horrible for VIP purposes, but I don't really want to be spending all that in the standard shop. But if we get to the expert skill pack, some of the expert packs, these aren't horrible. And I need 7,500, so let me just go across, I'll grab just one of each of these. There we go. And we'll close that out. You get it? Now, did we clear this out? Did we get any others since we left? Nothing too interesting. So I'll just try to clear out some more of those. But look, we moved the needle. We moved the needle. Just barely. 1,000 higher. We're back in third place. Back in third place. So I only got 2 more things to do. I'm going to try to make them count. We'll see if I can grab a gems one or another top-off points. Whatever I get, I'll grab it. If I got to spend some more, I'll spend some more. Because, you know, both the Frosty Fortune and Treasure Hunt are actually some pretty high-value things. So if I got to spend another $100 on it, I will. It's just going to be what it is because I'm here trying to help. I did spend way more money than I wanted to at this point in the game, but I will start slowing down again. I'm just on this tour right now, trying to do stuff and trying to prep and all that. Now, a lot of you said that the expert stuff is, you know, you kind of hate doing it. Me too. I do need to still try to find Hector, so I'm going to grab these. You know, I could wait for the gem spending thing and do this, but, you know, I'm just going to grab it. I'm just going to grab them because I'm going to be spending stuff on other stuff anyway. So I'll grab my daily limit and then, you know, get my additional Tundra Trek back. So basically, I got to try to find Romulus. By the way, tell me in the comments, how hard was it for you to find Romulus? I heard competing things. Some people said it's just pure random luck and it just takes a long time. And some people said that it's like you got to wait until Fire Crystal 5. I don't know. I've heard both of these things. Let me see. You know, I know a bunch of you said that you had to skip this content because it's a little bit boring. You know, I'll just try to do it this way and see how fast. Somebody said that doing the auto gives you less rewards on average. I don't know. I think it's all kind of random, but I'm just trying to see how quickly you can get through this and see if maybe I can get Romulus on camera. I don't know if that's going to happen. I've heard it's like random. Some people said it's just random, pure random luck. And if that's the case, it kind of stinks. It's just going to take a long time to get them. I don't think anybody in the state got them yet. But it would be nice. Come on. It just looks like it's just completely random luck. Got the fight in the bandits. I see why some people say this is kind of like a tedious thing. Come on. Keep going. What I'd really like to do is get Romulus. Thank God for auto mode. Full auto. Come on. Come on. If it's not going to unlock until FC5, fine, but like I wish they would tell us that. Holger again. Come on. Philly. Holger again. I'm just going to let this go full auto. Don't really matter much. It's just random anyways. Holger again. Come on. We need Romulus, not Holger. I really would like to start working on Romulus. I've heard he's an expensive hero to max, or an expensive expert to max. Some people said that it took him like 4 or 5 days to find Romulus. Well, we're about to run out of Trek backpacks or whatever you call those. Still gonna let this go on full auto. Why not? What I really want is that 1,000. 100. 20. Is it just going in order? Oh, that's the last one. All right, still no Romulus. So I don't know. Tell me if you guys know any tips or tricks. I don't know what's going on. I heard some people like even wrote to support, thought something was wrong because they didn't Spencer actually told me that. He had to write to support because he was like, what's going on? I still haven't found Romulus, and it took like 4 or 5 days, he said. So I don't know, man. If there's any tips or tricks you've learned along the way, tell me, but it sounds like it's just completely random luck. So just grab this quick. So let's just go check out VIP now and see where things stand after the spending tonight. Hey, look at that. We're going to have a good spinning day coming up in the future. As soon as all these events are done, we're going to have a really good spinning session with the Prestige spinner. So look forward to that. So with all these events, I know this was a long night, but hopefully you enjoyed that. I know some people like the longer content. I hope you're one of them. If you're at this point in the video, you probably are. So please do me a favor and give me a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn on notifications. That way, whenever I post anything, you'll know about it right away. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, I'll see you later.